So one of the fight cards ever is happening this weekend, UFC 315, Belal Muhammad versus Jack Della Maddalena. And I'm not excited for it. It looks terrible, but we're going to watch it anyway. Or I'm going to go live for it, the main card only. I refuse to stay up from 11 p.m. till maybe 7 a.m. the next morning for this shit. So it's main card only. I'm going to do main card predictions. I think we're going to go perfect on this one, guys. Like we did for 314. I went perfect for picks, 5-0. Let's see if we can do it again. So we're going to go main event, down to the main card opener, and we're just going to see what I think. Okay, so I'm starting off with Belal Muhammad versus JDM. I'm going to go with Belal Muhammad just via Belal Muhammad fights. You know, just controlling the pace, controlling where the fight goes. Decision win. You know, I think Jack's best shot is to knock him out. I cannot see Jack maintaining the same pace that Belal does over 5 rounds, and I could be wrong, but I don't see it happening. And I know Belal said that he's going to stand and trade, stand and box with Jack, but I don't think he will. Ankalaev said the same thing about Alex, and he then went for takedowns and clinching it against the fence. They say these things, but they don't really mean it. I think he's definitely going to implement his wrestling. He might try and start off trading with Jack, but then when he realizes that Jack is a little bit quicker and slicker in the boxing, he'll just be like, you know what, fuck this. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna wrestle him now. I'm just gonna wrestle him, and I think that's what I think he'll just control the fight. He might not even, I don't think he'll get a sub. I don't think he'll get a TKO or a finish in any way. Could be wrong though. Imagine if he finishes JDM, that'd be crazy. Then no one can say anything about Belal being shit. I mean, well, no one says he's shit. They all just say that he's boring, which he is boring, but he gets the job done. That's the thing with Belal. He's not there to put on a show. He's there to win. A lot of these other fighters, they want to come in, win fight of the night bonus, win perform of the night bonus. Belal just wants to come in and win, and that's just what he does. He don't give a fuck about the bonuses or anything like that. He comes in to get the job done. I think that's what he's going to do against JDM. I think it's going to be 49-46. Maybe JDM wins the first round. People are like, hey, up. JDM might actually do this. And then Belal's like, no, I'm actually going to wrestle. And then the next 4 rounds is just classic Belal. That's what I'm thinking. Because Belal did say that he's going to stand and trade. Maybe he'll do it for a round and then realize, not the best idea. Wrestle fuck him. Get the decision win. Defend my belt. Who's next? Probably Shavkat. Yeah, probably Shavkat. Or Ian Gary. It won't be Ian Gary. Shavkat's next. But yeah, not really much to break down with this fight, to be honest. I just think JDM, his best shot is to knock him out. I don't see that happening. I don't think Jack can maintain the 5-round pace that Belal puts forward. Not a lot of people can. I mean, maybe JDM can. I don't know. I don't think so, though. I think his best shot, like I say, is to knock him out, and I don't see that happening. So I'm going Belal via decision. It's a safe pick, I'll be honest. It's a very safe pick, but I don't think JDM's got what it takes to beat him. I could be wrong. I'd be happy if I was wrong. It'd make the welterweight division a bit more exciting, having an exciting champion there. But what can I say? I mean, but Belal's good. Whether we like him or not, Belal's very good. And, yeah, decision win coming his way, in my opinion. Now, the co-main. I can't believe Shevchenko is an underdog in this fight, but it is what it is. I'm going to go with the underdog. I'm going to go for Shevchenko. Again, boring decision win, I think. Boring decision win. I feel this is like when Zhang Weili was the underdog against Tatiana Suarez. Like, why? In what universe is Tatiana Suarez going to beat Zhang Weili? It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. What? Because Madame Fiorot's got 1 loss. She's 12-1. All right, big whoop. Shevchenko's 24-4, and I saw something the other day. She's the only fighter to get all 8 rubies on her belt, which is crazy. Even though other fighters have had more title wins than she has. This is a new belt thing. I get it, but I can just see this being another classic women's decision fest. Shevchenko via points. Maybe the same 49-46 or 50-45. I think it's going to be pretty boring, though. Not a lot's going to happen. I hope we can get like a submission or something, you know, something exciting. But I can't. I think co-main and main are going to be probably the two worst fights on the card. I'll be honest, the two worst fights on the card. I got Shevchenko via decision. I'm not really going to go into it too much because I literally could not give a fuck about the women's division. And on this main card, we have two women's fights. Yippee! As if Belal as the main event wasn't bad enough. My God. Shevchenko by decision, though. That's what I'm going with. Okay, Fiorot's good. She is good. I think Shevchenko's just better. I mean, she's pound for pound number one in the world. I don't know why she's an underdog, to be honest. It's kind of wild to me. It's wild, but it is what it is. Moving down. Aldo versus Zahabi, if that's how you say his name, versus Ariel Helwani. I'm going Aldo again via decision. I mean, people say, you know, Aldo's old. Aldo's really old. He's old. Blah, 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 blah. He's only a year older than this guy. This guy's 37. Aldo's 38. He's like, this guy's like the youthful up-and-comer. He's old as well. You know, he's 38. Or 37, sorry. And Aldo is still fucking good. And he looked good against Mario Batista when he wasn't being held up against the cage and just stalled. Like, I think Jose Aldo won that fight based on damaging strikes, because that's what it should really come down to at the end of the day, you know. I think Aldo's going to get this done on points. I think it's going to be a point-heavy card, to be honest. But is it Zahabi? Is that how you say his name? I'm just going to call him Ariel, because he looks like Ariel. I think Ariel's good, but I just can't bet against Jose Aldo. I mean, I picked him against Mario Batista. I think he won that fight. It is what it is, though. I mean, well, what can you do when someone stalls against the cage for 3 full fucking rounds? Like, I think Aldo won rounds 1 and 3, to be honest, if I remember rightly. But Ariel is going to come in here, all right? He's going to get schooled by Aldo, because Aldo's still good. Yeah, he's 38. This guy's only 37. No, he's only a year younger. It's not like he's like 25 or like 30 or something like that. Like, if he was like this young up-and-coming prospect, maybe I'd be like, oh, maybe, who? But no, I've got Aldo. He's going to show why he's still here. I don't understand why they're giving him this guy, though. Why aren't they giving him like a legend fight or something? Or like an interesting fight for him? Why are we giving him up-and-comers, like prospects sort of people? You know what I mean? Like, why are we giving him contenders? Give him a high-ranked opponent, for God's sake. It's Jose Aldo. Come on, UFC. But I've got him by decision anyway. I just think his skill set's better. More experience. Experience goes a long way. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Not a lot to really to break down. I just think Aldo's gonna get it done. Then we have Grasso versus. I'm not even gonna bother going in depth on this. I've got Grasso via decision. Her last 3 fights have been against Shevchenko, and she won one of them and drew another one. That's some good experience. Some good experience. She beat Shevchenko, bro. You know what I mean? Like, she beat her. That's a fucking huge win. And I'm not even going to try and lie, say that I've seen Natalie Silva fight, because I haven't, because I don't really pay attention to women's MMA. But I know that Grasso's good. Natalie Silva seems pretty good as well, but I'm just leaning towards Grasso. Another decision win. I'm hoping we're going to get some finishes, though. I hope I'm wrong on all these decisions, but I've just got a feeling, bro, especially with the women's fights, you know. There's not a lot of knockouts, really, that go on, is there? It's kind of boring shit piss breaks. And I can't believe I'm getting up at 3 a.m. to watch this utter garbage of a card. This is a pay-per-view, by the way. In America, did this cost $80? $80. What the frick is that? Are you telling me these fights are worth $16 each? I don't think so. And then we have Benoit Saint-Denis versus Kyle Prepolec. Was going to be Joel Alvarez, but pulled out due to hand injury. I was going to do my predictions sooner, but Alvarez, well, like I say, pulled out by injury, so I wanted to see who Benoit Saint-Denis was going to get. And it's this guy who hasn't fought in the UFC since 2019, and when he did fight in the UFC, he lost both of his fights. He had 2 fights in the UFC, lost them both. He's been fighting since, though, on like the regional scenes and different promotions, but I'm going Benoit Saint-Denis by finish. I think this is going to be the only finish on the main card. I've literally never seen Kyle Prepolec fight. I'll be honest. Literally not one time. Like I say, he last fought in the UFC 6 years ago. He lost both of those fights that he had in the UFC. He only had 2 fights in the UFC, lost them both. Benoit Saint-Denis hasn't been fraud checked. I just want to point that out there. He's just not as good as these guys that he's been facing, like Poirier, Moicano. I think he's going to be hanging around in between the 10 to 15 range. With that being said, if Benoit does lose this fight, it's done for him. His career's over. There's no point in even continuing in the UFC. If you can't beat Kyle Prepolec on short notice, literally a few days' notice, you know, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you, but taller guy by an inch, bigger reach, you know, more experience in the UFC, fighting against bigger names, you know, looking good in the UFC. Prepolec hasn't looked good in the UFC. He got beat twice, like I said. 12-7. 12-7. It's not good. It's not looking good, bruv. You know what I mean? So I've got Saint-Denis via stoppage. Now, let's just go back over the picks. So I've got Belal decision, Shevchenko decision, Aldo decision, Grasso decision, Saint-Denis finish. I've actually gone with all the left side. I don't usually do that, but it looks like I'm more left-leaning today, you know? Let me know what you guys think about this card. I think it's fucking terrible. Let me know who you've picked to win these fights. I will say this is probably the ugliest main event I've ever seen. Both men are probably some of the ugliest fighters in the UFC. A couple of trolls fighting, a couple of goblins fighting, but you know what? It is what it is. That's my picks. I'm not excited, I'll be honest. I will live stream it. I did say in my rant video that I wasn't going to watch it live. But I am, obviously. And we'll just see. Hopefully it delivers. I don't think it will, but I hope you guys will be there for my fight companion. I'm starting the fight companion on the main card. I refuse to stay up from 11 p.m. till 7 a.m. watching this shit. Like and subscribe. All my links are down below. Until next time, I'll see you in a bit.